Ready? Hey Grande Alive, this is your weekly Newsish Roundup brought to you by Grand Ronde Hospital, Northwest Furniture and Mattress, Anything to Digital, EONI, Valley Realty, Les Schwab, and Country Financial. There's something about horses, isn't there? In the last month, I've gotten to do count them, 4 interviews about what exactly is so special about horses and why they are wonderful to ride and be around. And here's the consensus.
Because horses, they're like people, only like 10 times more sensitive to your emotions and stuff. Right now, Dak is relaxed because I'm relaxed. And his back hoof is slightly up, and he's chewing. That shows he's relaxed because I'm relaxed. And he's paying attention as well, just in case I decide to ask him something. He's ready for it.
And if you have an emotion and you're not able to identify it necessarily, you know you're feeling something, but not necessarily certain what. You can go in the arena, have a horse what we call at liberty, which means no halters or ropes, just a free horse in the arena. And you can go in there and just have your feelings, and so long as you're really honest about what's going on, like you may not be able to identify it, but you can just go in and the horse will give you feedback. Like if you act all happy, but really inside there's something going on, maybe a little more dark, the horse is going to be like, whoa, I don't really know what's happening with you. But if you go out there and you're just like, I am sad, I've had a terrible day, this is what's going on, the horse is there for you without judgment, without fear of telling anybody else. They're very good secret keepers.
Often people will say, well, you're a horse whisperer. And I say, well, I try to listen to the whispers of a horse. And it doesn't really matter what costume that I end up wearing or putting on my horse. The various different disciplines or jobs that I might be able to perform with my horse. The bottom line is developing that relationship and then turning it back over and listening to what they're trying to tell me that I can apply to my life. And
Now, Alice Trindle was the last interview in that series of snippets and also my guest on Coffee with Will for the week. Alice is a local horsemanship trainer, the director of the Eastern Oregon Visitors Association, and a violinist in the Grand Ronde Symphony. She wears a lot of hats, to say the least. Now, her official hat is the EOVA, an organization dedicated to promoting tourism in Eastern Oregon. And when I asked her what the most profound thing she'd experienced about the big EO, well, she had this to say.
We are a unique and wonderful breed out here in Eastern Oregon. Our ability to have big hearts and our love of the land, our, the importance of our heritage to most of us, and the desire to continue to share that, but somewhat keep it to those folks that are going to truly get who we are and love this land as much as we do, or at least respect it. That probably would be my overriding brand statement for Eastern Oregon.
The whole of the interview was an enlightening chat about the nature of horsemanship, the Grand Ronde Symphony, and all of Eastern Oregon. The rest of this Coffee with Will is available on thegrandealive.tv. I'll leave this story with a quote about the upcoming Grand Ronde Symphony Under the Stars fundraiser coming up next week that you should sign up for on their website.
Our primary fundraiser is about to come up on September 16th. We'll have our annual auction and fundraiser, and this year it's called Under the Stars, an evening of fine dine and dancing. And it truly will be, and once again, it'll be catered by Merlin Baker. And as you said earlier, goodness, your mouth is probably watering already. The auction part of it has wonderful offerings that come from throughout Northeast Oregon and even farther reaches. Everything from, I know there's at least one fabulous weekend at the Columbia Gorge Hotel,
Sure.
and some of the other sort of lodging things that I'm aware of, the Bronze Antler Bed and Breakfast up in Wallowa, and Arrowhead Chocolates, and what a variety of opportunities to be able to raise your paddle and support such a worthy cause.
This title story was brought to you by
EONI, Local Business and Phone Service.
And here's your upcoming events with Emily Adair and Get Out and Go.
Hi, I'm Emily Adair from Go Magazine.
And I'm Will Bowman from Grande Live, and this is Get Out and Go.
This week's Go Magazine features a theater performance in Baker City. Eastern Oregon Regional Theater will present the comedy Opal's $1 Million Duck for a pair of weekends.
The high-spirited show follows an antique shop owner, a fortune teller, and a pair of treasure seekers through comical blunders.
This weekend, the town of Halfway will host a 2-day music festival called Pine Fest. The event is put on by the Cornucopia Arts Council and features 12 bands.
The Wallowa Valley Festival of Arts is also coming up, showcasing artists' work and local galleries. The festival includes the Ruby Peak Film Festival, an artwork exhibition, and auction. There's also an opportunity to bid on artwork that's created before your very eyes during the Quick Draw event.
In Enterprise, the Hell's Canyon Mule Days will provide 3 days of entertainment. Many of the activities are mulemanship events, but there will also be music, art, and vendors.
Go Magazine also mentions performances by the Blue Mountaineers, Will West, and the Friendly Strangers, and the Blue Mountain Old Time Fiddlers Association.
Meanwhile, Art Center East hosts a reception for painter Diana Dominguez, and the Giuseppe Center celebrates the life of late artist Eve Slinker.
In the Grande, the Shakespeare Company is hosting auditions for its upcoming season, and the annual Celebrate Le Grand block party includes food, music, and more.
For details about the events mentioned here, pick up a copy of this week's Go Magazine, which is inserted in the Observer and Baker City Herald. We're also online at GoNortheastOregon.com and on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram.
For more local content, check out LaGrandeLive.tv. Thanks for tuning in to Get Out and Go. And that's your weekly Newsish Roundup. This roundup was brought to you by Northwest Furniture and Mattress, Grand Ronde Hospital, Anything 2 Digital, EONI, Valley Realty, Les Schwab, and Country Financial. Please like and share the video and tune into LaGrandeLive.tv for more local content. I'm Will Bowman.